All right, you guys, what's up? We are back. I'm so very excited. Can you believe, first off, before I introduce my guests, can you believe we are 3 hours and 37 minutes into this stream? You guys, we're 3 hours, 37 minutes into this stream. Our goal is $1,500. And we're at $910. 3 hours in! 3 hours in! Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I know it's probably skipping around a little bit, and I apologize for that, you guys. I've got some stuff running in the background, and I have a potato computer. After the after we do the extra life, we'll be doing a computer life for Lem stream. But I want to introduce. Oh, it's frozen for you. It's frozen. It's frozen. Oh boy. One sec. Oh boy. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Professional streamer. All right. We'll see if that worked. Check, check. Potato computer. uh Oh, you can't hear me. You just can't see me. Okay. I see you. Stop playing Among Us. That'll help. All right. We should be back, you guys. That should do it. Oh, man. All right. Guys, I want to introduce to you two amazing, amazing people. And there's a chunky that's here that already know him. So you know how true it is. You know how true it is. Guys, as I always say when Lady Snipe Shot joins me on the show, ladies first, I want to introduce you to the pride of Canada. The most amazing human that I've had the opportunity to see play some of the scariest games. This is okay. You guys know how I feel about scary games. I will go into her stream and hang out for a little bit because it's her and still playing scary games. Adventurous April, how are you? Oh my gosh, I'm doing so good. Oh, guys, also, don't say that around here because somebody, I'm not gonna name names, Syrup, will call me out on that. Hey, what is that? Oh, hold on, somebody just gave a donation. Lulu, thanks, Lulu. Oh, thanks, Lulu. Lulu, $15. Thank you so much. Oh, man. For Extra Life, that's why we're here. Because Extra Life is this wonderfully positive thing. And to share with others in need. And our other guest, let me tell you how much this guy loves to share with people in need. He just got off of a 24-hour stream himself and was like, yo, it's for the kids. We got to do it. He came to hang out with us. And yo, you guys know him. You love him. I know Small Genie does. Looking at you, Mike. I see you. Ed Placencia is here, everybody.
Lem, thanks for having me. I'm gonna Lem. You can't. You are so sweet. I'm not gonna let you get around that. You are so sweet. That's why you have to monitor your sugar levels, man. That's
yo. Oh my goodness. So, before we get into the subject of building a positive community, why don't you guys talk about who you are, what you do, and your communities.
April, ladies first.
What do I say? I'm April. I do a variety of things on my stream. I do art. Sometimes I'll do some baking. I do a lot of scary games, a lot of first playthroughs. But mostly it's just laughing and just carrying on with my chat because they're just the most amazing people I've ever met.
Oh yeah, they do.
They make it a time. I absolutely love doing this. Like,
nice.
That's
Ed,
what it comes down to.
I too am a bit of a variety streamer, a little bit of everything, and I've streamed now for a couple of years, and it's just been, like April said, it's just a lot of fun. It's I would still be playing games if it wasn't for the community, but I wouldn't be having nearly as much fun, and I probably wouldn't be on Twitch doing it if it wasn't for the community. It's been a great time, and get to hang out with people like you, Lem, and I never would have known April existed if it wasn't for the community. So it's been a blessing on so many levels.
Tidy Mice, thank you for the
agree,
$10 donation. That's fantastic, guys. I do believe that puts us up to 935. 935. We're not 4 hours in.
That's crazy.
Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh, and here's the thing. This is. Oh my!
That's
I wonder if
crazy.
we can. I wonder if we're gonna hit this year. That would be insane. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Okay, so let's talk about this concept of positivity in gaming, because there are. When you think gaming, you don't always think positivity, because we're at the heart, we actually do. We're gamers. Right? At the heart, we're gamers. How does that work? How do you bring that positivity into the gaming?
I think it's who you are. You can, I guess you can put it on. You can put on that positivity, but man, that would be exhausting for me. I don't know if. I think it's just you either have that or you don't. And I think the longer you stream, the more who you are will come out. And like my wife always says, like attracts like. And if you're toxic and angry and yelling all the time and just you've had it, that's who you're going to attract. And if you're laughing and if you're just giggling and having a great time, that's who you're, and I'm thinking of April. That's who you're going to attract, and she's attracted this community that loves to laugh and just wants to have a good time and relax. And so I guess there are things you can do, but I think when it comes at the end of the day, it's about who you are.
That's an amazing point. I agree. Because I've always been this kind of person. My friends always say that I'm high on life, right?
Yeah.
And
Nice.
I completely agree with you, Ed. I think you as a person,
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like we found like other people like us.
Yeah.
Example Lem and Ed, like you guys, like it's amazing.
And I think not only that, you guys also do a really good job of you aren't just friendly and welcoming when people come into your streams, but you also you go to other people's streams as well, you know, and that makes a big difference. You know, it's one thing to be in someone's stream that you really enjoy and you really like being around and they make you laugh, but when they come into your stream,
Yeah.
that's the best thing in the world.
So
I love that.
So true.
What?
So true.
For those that are trying to build a community, I don't know how many folks are out there that are trying to build their community. We have a lot of virtual photographers, and I think that's a whole thing. One thing, rewind, use your words, Lamb. What I've noticed about folks like you guys, or Tom Merritt, or Thunderceptor 11, for gametographers, what they've done is they've set up an area for gametography. They had no interest, and Tom and April, Ed, Thunderceptor have little to no interest in doing photos. I think Ed has negative interest in doing photos. But there is a space for us for that. Why did you put us why did you just say, well, just put it in general, or just put it like in Discord? Because that is where I'm talking about. They gave us a space in Discord. Why do that? Let's say that again.
Amazing. Yeah, I said you're amazing. And I guess we appreciate you, you know? We appreciate what you do and respect you, and why not?
Yeah, I mean, there were a couple times even playing Watch Dogs here where I thought, oh, that would be a great shot. I'll try to take a photo, and I realize 30 seconds in, oh, I can't do this like Lem. Never mind. I'm going back to the game. So it's something that I don't have an eye for. I don't know how to get what I think I want in my head, and I'll just leave it to the pros and let the pros show us what they're doing.
So that being the case, how do we as virtual photographers include other people? Because like we have people that come in that might not be virtual photographers. They'll come into our area and you know, at our Discords or our communities. How, you know, what can we do to welcome them in?
I think don't look at them as outside of the community or outsiders. They're just people stopping in, you know. There's not a line between us and them, or you and me. It's just another person who popped in. Hey, thanks for hopping in. Here's what I'm doing. You know, and if they've got questions, you know, it's not like something they're going to see on most Twitch channels. So more than likely they're going to have questions, and just, you know, you do a great job of answering those questions, Lem. Even if it's the same question you just got 5 minutes ago, but someone new popped into the channel, and just they're just another viewer.
All right, Explosive Gaming, thanks for being here. We hope the stream goes well too. Lulu says apparently Amazon have a patent for grouping toxic gamers on multiplayer together. Whether that can be done or not is interesting. Huh. Godric says, I believe Overwatch or COD had some talk for it too. So that's going back to the toxic gamer thing.
Wouldn't that just be grouping all Call of Duty players together?
Bazinga! Wow.
So they've done it. We've done it. Good job.
Come on, man. All right. Outer Rims, hey, great cause. Thank you so much. We are, again, guys, as we're still talking about positive communities, we are streaming today for Extra Life, specifically Children's Wisconsin. It's a Children's Hospital of Wisconsin, renamed Children's Wisconsin. And we are doing, which we chose them specifically because 2 of my own kids went through Children's Wisconsin. And I'll tell you that story later when it's just me and you guys. But there's that. So April. See the giggle. You do a wide variety of streams. Like, you have your cooking stream, you have your art stream, you have your gaming stream, you have your giggle stream. How do you? And there are people that don't necessarily relate to one or the relate well one or the other. And part of building a community is still being able to relate to them. They might not be artists, or maybe they don't even appreciate art, but they come in anyway. How do you try to relate to them, or to, have them stay and hang out?
I think it's just because I just love just chatting with them, regardless of what I'm doing. Even when I'm gaming, I'll stop and just talk.
Those are my favorites when you're playing a scary game. Those are my favorites when I come in.
Right? And I think that's maybe something that keeps them in there. And I just appreciate the fact that they're even taking part of their day to come in and just chat. I love catching up with them. I just feel like,
yeah. Oh, I gotta tell you, every time I pop in,
all a group of friends,
I think you know every single person. Somebody can come in and say, "First time here, how are you? I don't know who you are." You're like, "Oh, hey, Bobby G 5679, how you been doing?" Whoa! How long have you known Bobby G 469? Did you go to school together? They're a neighbor?
Why
my goodness!
You feel like that? That's not what I want you to feel.
I love, April, that it's just, you have such a positive air about your feeds that no matter what, like Lem said, no matter when I pop in, you are mid giggle fit, and I just, you have to keep the Canada waterproof mascara industry floating.
I swear.
Oh my goodness! All right,
oh,
so I appreciate you.
Gosh, I appreciate yes!
I had to do it because I don't have it. I don't have that here. Now, there are things that you guys do. There are things that you guys do. Wait, what just happened? We got a $50 donation. We got, and it's gonna pop up on the stream in just a second,
guys.
Because I can't see it on the small screen who it was. Hey, it's Paul! Yeah!
There it is.
Thanks, Paul! That right
nice.
there, Paul, is one of my Fortnite buddies. And Ed's going to be one of my Fortnite buddies one day. That's...
I saw these shark photos.
I promise, Ed, we would never go to that
You're
area.
not tricking me, man.
There's only one area that I have found the sharks in, and I would promise that we would never go there.
Yeah, the area is called Fortnite.
All right. So there's something. Yeah, Small Genie knows. Small Genie got the Fortnite. By the way, Small Genie, get up early on Sunday. What was I saying? Oh my gosh. We're at 985, you guys. 985. Not 4 hours into the stream just yet. I wonder if we can hit. Can we hit 1,000 in the next 2 minutes?
That's amazing.
Anybody? Just I want to see what happens. I want to see if we can do it. Can we hit 1,000 in the next 2 minutes?
That's basically Lem saying he doesn't think we can hit 1,000 in the next 2 minutes. We should prove him wrong.
Ed always puts these words in my mouth that
has zero faith.
Ed is.
You need an interpreter, Lem. I got you.
Oh no. Okay, Tiny Mice is looking at notes. Ed is wise. Okay, because Syrups does not like Fortnite either. So there are what things do you guys do in your communities? So not just on Twitch, but maybe on your podcasts. BG, you need to buy us dinner first before you eat. Go like that. Like this. All right. What things do you do outside of your Twitch, or even during Twitch, but in your Twitter, your Instagram, your Facebook, your all of the things? What do you do to help build that community up? And while you're thinking, I'm going to read Paul. Lembuster, what up, Respawn? Hi all, just dropping to donate. Hi bye, but yes, Ed, one day, he's my Fortnite guy. Plus, Ed will be glad to know I'm near the end of Tsushima. I think. Take care, all. I may be back later.
Nice.
Awesome. All right, we just hit 4 hours, and I think I saw some donos come in on my phone. Did I? I think I did. I did! Oh! I did! Oh my goodness! Who was it? Hold on, I'm gonna look. It's popping up. Outer Rims! Yeah! 50! Yeah! We crossed 1,000! Guys! Oh, yeah, 1/6 of the stream. We got 2/3 of the way in. Math! Yes!
Man.
Praise.
See, and before we went live, Lem was like, "You guys, I don't think we're gonna hit 1,000." And April and I were like, "Yeah, man, you totally are." And Lem's like, "Nah, we're not gonna do it." So,
see, this
well
is
done on
why
proving Lem wrong.
I play Overwatch with Ed, so that the actions in the game also match the actions that I hear in my ears. What was that? Another one? Hold on, what happened? What was that? Another one? Another 50? What? Another one. Again, the Ghost Dead Sec Rogue. It doesn't
you have
say.
so many octaves.
Oh my goodness. Oh, is that?
You guys just turned Lem
Was
into
that
this
Agent?
piggy. Is that Agent?
Oh yes, Agent Morgan Creed. Oh, by the way, Ed, you need to follow Agent Morgan Creed on everything. Yeah. She is my Ubisoft girl.
Really?
She is amazing at all of the things.
Ooh, nice.
Morgie is freaking dope at the photos.
Nice.
And she does primarily Ubisoft stuff. So
Very nice.
okay, so here's the thing.
Let BJ Khaled.
Both Ed and April do some Khalid quote things. So I know very little to nothing about the man. Primarily all of my information comes from them about Khalid. So and it comes from I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And another one. And another one. So oh, guys, are you freaking kidding me? This is amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Whew. Hold on. All right. Yeah. Morgie says, I'm Ubisoft's secret home photographer.
Incredible, though.
She's not wrong. So what other things do you do? Like, to be honest, like, April, one of the first things I think about with you is like the DJ Khalid stuff. Like, but what else do you guys do to help build that up?
One thing that I a couple of years ago, I decided, and it's been very, very difficult to keep up, but I decided I will not, I've failed a couple times. I will not complain or say something negative on Twitter. I don't want to be another person yelling into the void. I don't follow a lot of people on Twitter, and even then, I oftentimes look at my feed and it's just a lot of people yelling and complaining. And one thing someone said to me really young, when I was really young, was if you think about all the stuff you said today, how much of it was positive and lifting someone up, and how much of it was negative and tearing someone down. And I don't want my proportion to be in the negative. I want to give someone a little bit of a break from the screaming and the yelling.
By the way,
in the void
before you go, I gotta say, Morgan loves your voice, and she wants you to read all her books. Well, here's the thing, Ed is a voice actor. Just saying.
And I've been up for 24 hours and slept for 3, and this is what it sounds like for the first hour that I'm awake. So
mind tip. What the heck? Ed is
in
still
about
up?
20 minutes, it goes away.
Can we get him to read 50 Shades? Okay, Ed, we need to find the VODs of you reading Sherlock Holmes. Are those up anywhere? Are those on Married to the Games?
Oh yes.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Are they on the Married to the Games YouTube?
I forgot. I didn't put that on Married to the Games YouTube because it wasn't really a gaming. It was just kind of a
your Twitch has
I
you
did that. Yeah, it was just a thing
with a bunch of folks reading The Raven. So there's that. Yeah.
That's right.
You
were one of them, man.
Y'all can just skip right to Gabe and a couple other folks. But yeah, Morgan says I pay in good food and photos. She's got that good German cooking.
Nice.
Let's see. Yes, he's still up. But Ed does a lot as far as voicing things. April, what else do you do as far as, bringing more of that, the small things that you can do to bring that positivity to your community?
I think having like a safe and active Discord too really makes a difference, because I completely like renovated my Discord to make it so that like trolls couldn't just come on in, and that they every person in my community could feel safe, and that they could chat about their
Okay,
day
so
and
let's
share
talk
pictures
about
and
that.
things like that.
What steps did you take
Um,
to do that? Because we have a lot of Discord folks here. Matter of fact, Godric Snow is the director of the Gametographers Discord.
right.
Like what steps can we take to bring that safety?
So first of all, what I did is I made I call it the Mogwai box, just because that's kind of like a little thing. But yeah, they go in there when you first join, and then that's where I get them to state their name,
Yeah.
their Twitch name, because I know a lot of people have different names for other things. And they just state their name, and I set them a role, and then they can see the rest of the Discord. So that way we can catch trolls right away. If they do come in, they can't really post anything, they can't see anything other than this little box.
Yeah, okay, I see it.
Good.
Right?
Because, while
That
Gizmo
makes
was
sense.
running around, you don't want Stripe to just jump out of the box. Okay. All right, I see you.
Right,
No.
exactly.
Anything else that pops out, pops to your head about it?
Um,
And while you're thinking, Ed,
I'm trying to think of
things that you've done to kind of help with that, because you play games that there are trolly people, like when you're on Hyperscape or Overwatch or sometimes
Yeah.
in Fortnite, you come across that, but less in Fortnite than anything else. Ed, just so you know.
Yeah. I yeah, much. Well, it's because I don't play it, so I experience that so much less than the other games. Well, I mean, one thing that I've learned to do is I just don't join voice chat with people I don't know. I just don't do it. Occasionally I'll do it just so we can, kind of say, hey, let's hear who yells today. Kind of like approach it from that way. But for the most part, I just don't join a voice chat with people that I don't know, and it's much more toxic, or it's much more difficult to be toxic if no one can hear you.
That's valid.
I-
You're absolutely right.
yeah.
All right. Ed needs to bring his positivity to League of Legends or Dota. I don't even join voice chat with people I don't know. Oh, yeah, with people I do know. So, I can attest to that. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I recently had to do that with Among Us. When we were
Really?
playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I tell people, it's no offense to them. It's just that I feel like I need to know someone a little bit more before, they can join in. And I feel like even that game, you kind of need to know someone a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We do that when we
I feel
stream,
the same way.
and I stream a fair amount of multiplayer games. Warframe. I stream that. I do Overwatch. I'll do Fortnite. I'll do Ghost of Tsushima now. Some of the multiplayer in that. Avengers, and I like to say, people say, can I join? Absolutely, you can join. I probably won't have you in chat. Absolutely. And sometimes I don't even we don't even join. But I think part of that helps build that relationship with them to where like Arkham. Like, I didn't know Arkham from Adam. But I got to know Arkham through his gametography. He came into the community, and it was just always positive and always helpful. And sometimes that can be a ruse, But then sometimes he would come to me and say, hey, I want to talk to you about XYZ. And it'd be a private conversation between him and I. And even though even though we might not always
Yeah.
agree on the view of it, we take each other's point of views and respect that and learn from it. And
Mhm.
now he's like a little brother. So,
Yeah. Mhm.
So I think that part of building a positive community
Yeah.
is setting boundaries and quote unquote walls that you can have the fun of knocking down together later.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I like that big brother analogy, Lem, just because, if you're at a coffee shop with your little brother and your little sister and you meet someone there and they seem nice and they're talking, if they say, "Hey, can I watch your brother and sister for you for a bit?" You would say, "Well, no. Let's hang out for a bit. Let me find out if you're a freak or not, and then maybe down the and it's kind of the same thing. Like my community, I don't want to just turn over to some creeper from a coffee shop. Let's just chill,
Yes.
and let's let be around the family for a bit. And if the dog doesn't bite you every time you come around, then maybe you can turn on voice chat down the road."
That is
love that.
perfect. That's perfect. Can I watch your little brother and sister for a little bit?
Like people do. We've all been to coffee shops. That just happened.
Hold on. Oh my gosh. All right. Don't turn the community into some cracker from the coffee shop. I have to be careful about saying that word. But I know what you mean, Godric, though. Godric is in India. That means something completely different.
Conversation went weird.
Completely different, you guys. I'm not that guy. You guys have met Anti-Gamer, right? Art by committee. Art by committee gets it. I know you do. Oh my goodness, you guys. All right. So as we're continuing to talk, guys, if you have any questions about that, maybe you have questions that you have, maybe that about building a community, hit us. Art committee. I came back at a weird time. It's been a weird time since about 11:40.
All right, Bud Committee, welcome back. Do you have any little siblings that Lem can babysit for a second? That's the point.
All right, Surf, as a cracker, you get a free pass to call me a cracker. It doesn't go both ways.
No,
I mean both American
really
and
doesn't.
Indian definitions.
Oh,
I see what you did there. Oh, man. Oh, okay. And those of you who are wondering, why is everything else, an hour, and this is an hour and a half? This is why.
Lemon's uncontrollable.
All right. So let's talk about like little nuances, like tiny things that we can do, fun things that we can do for our community. This episode is getting banned. Yeah.
Community days for sure.
Oh my goodness.
I know
Hold
that's
on, you
probably,
guys.
like-
Tim freaking Pollen and Zoltar just popped in at the same time. Tim
Oh my
Pollen! Zoltar! What's up? All right. So little things we can do.
Hello,
So
hello.
community days. Tell me about community days. What does that look like for you?
Usually like Jackbox. I call it Scriblio. I know it's probably Scrib or something. I always call it Scriblio. Just things like that. That everybody in chat can play. And even Among Us
I have yet to play that
can be a
game.
community game.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, it's a lot of fun.
Griblio. Oh, there it is. Look at that.
It's like .io or something. but
Okay, yeah.
I think it's just Scribble, but I call it Scribble.
Scriblio O's.
The new serial coming out from Adventurous April.
All right. Ed, community days. What does that look like for you?
Yes. Yeah, it's the same thing. We have no work Fridays, where every Friday we will play a game that the community can play with, and it's the same thing. Jackbox, whether it's Overwatch, I guess we have played Among Us once. Hyperscape, Ghost of Tsushima. We just try to get people involved and have a good time. And a lot of times during the week, people will pop in and ask, "Can I jump in? Can I play with?" And it's nice to have that day saying, if you come on Friday, that's when we're
Right.
playing with. We can definitely play with everyone that we can get into on Friday. So it's nice. It's also nice to have that time set aside, because it can be awkward if someone you don't know just pops in and starts playing with you. It's like, okay, step back. This coffee shop's really weird now. Friday is.
Oh my goodness.
Is that day.
Okay, so those of you who are wondering why I was staring into the camera, because Surf just said he would play Among Us with me on stream even. Surf hasn't been on a stream in, 30 weeks? 32 weeks? Maybe a little bit longer? I only know that is because he was on the 100th episode that we did for the Gametography show. So, wow. And Tim Paul and you do hear Ed in April. We are talking about bringing a positive community to VP. So how do you do that? Building a positive community. Yeah, 100th episode. Slayer! Sorry, that was super loud. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pull that away. I'm sorry. Slayer! I pushed the mic way away though.
But then you did
It would have been louder. Sorry. That's my buddy Slayer. Hi, Slayer! Hi! Hi, are you waving? I'm waving at you. I'm waving at you.
It's like the first time
And now
Lem
you
used
like-
FaceTime.
All right. I had to rewatch the clip to understand what I had a feeling I said wrong. I'll DM you still. Pushes his mic away, yells louder. Oh my gosh. I'm going to go through all of my water right now. Slayer is waving so hard. Oh, my tum tum. Oh,
Look at Lem. Look at Lem. He's lost it. Look at him. Look at him. He's not even in focus anymore.
we're only on hour 4.
We broke him, April. We broke him. Less than an hour. We broke him. We did it. Hey, you guys, if we can get Lem to vomit, we need $1,000 donation to Extra Life.
Oh my gosh, Ed, if I did not know how to do a spit take, it would have been all over here. So I knew how to stop it. Oh my gosh. Yes, God, it said Lem loses it. Hey! Is that Tim Paulin with the 25? I think that was Tim Paulin. I think it was Tim Paulin.
What?
Let's find out. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
All right. All right. This is where we lost Lamb. Hey, Lauren, thanks for the oh my gosh, I've been so far behind. And we've been doing this so much. Guys, I forgot all of the thank you songs for the donos. So everybody gets a longer dono song. This is one for everybody. Okay. I want to thank you all for donating. There isn't a word I can rhyme here, so that's okay. But what the hey? You got to help some kids. Thanks for the donations, baby. I don't want to say maybe. I know that this song stinks, but I don't care because you aren't dinks. Thank you for all the donations, you guys. Oh, and who was that up there? Lauren Art and Sings. Oh my gosh, does she actually sing? Does she sing? Anybody know? Does Lauren sing? Because you followed. You followed Lauren, so you got to follow song. Thanks for the follow song. It isn't very long. All right. And we go back. Whoo! All right. For all the donos, I was worried that might happen, says Lulu. I will pay for you not to sing to me. $1,000 donation. I will put the uke away until, if we get $1,000 donation, I will put the uke away until the midnight until the 8 o'clock stream. Heck, I'll even say this 6 o'clock stream in the morning. Nah, man.
Until the 8, I thought you were going to say that for a year.
Nah, man.
Until the 8
It's part of what I do. Oh, Surf says we need to answer his points redemption question. Okay. Surf says, this is part of the, remember when I asked for questions? This is Surf. I want Ed and April to tell me which comic character BG reminds them of.
Hobbs.
Like from Calvin and Hobbes?
What? Yeah. Because you're a source of comfort.
Oh my goodness.
And
goodness.
And care and positivity.
Now I need to go reread
Totally
my Calvin and Hobbes stuff. Because I always thought Hobbes was the instigator. Like he played nice, but he would attack. He would attack Calvin a lot.
I mean, he could definitely instigate, but a lot of the images I have in my head of Hobbes is him giving Calvin a hug when Calvin needs it.
That's true.
Aww.
Why is
April,
your
why is
answer
your answer
Dr. Doom? An anti-gamer is Susie. Oh my god. Woo. All right. April, he redeemed points for you to answer as well. Okay. I was like, do we lose April? She apparently was reading Slayer's text.
actually try to switch my mic because it's currently going.
I
through
didn't
my
know.
webcam,
I
and
just
I
let
wanted
it
to
go.
switch my mic. I didn't even realize it this whole time. Claire just told me. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
So hopefully you guys are still hearing me. Okay.
Yes.
April and I apparently went to high school together because that's I could totally see you doing that in chemistry class. Well, okay, so and she starts going into this really in-depth answer, and the teacher says, "Okay, but you didn't answer my question. What was the question again?" All right. Yeah, the question was, which comic character I most remind you of? Yeah.
Comic. That's tough for me. Answers are very.
Hey!
You're just laughing.
That's a win.
Oh yeah.
I just I can't even compare you. Like,
Okay, so my kids have told me
that would be my answer.
that I remind them of, especially when we went to go see this movie, because that's the only version they know of this guy. They remind me. I remind them of Wasabi no Ginger from the Big Hero 6 movie. He's the black guy with the dreads.
I only saw that once,
He's
so I
got
can't
the
remember
laser
who that is.
knives. Yes, because he is very meticulous,
And that's
he
who
likes
you
things
remind
in
them of.
order, and this is the way it should go. I mean, I'm the dad, so they don't always see me as. So I'm like,
Right.
They,
Yeah.
They, no. Sir says yes. You are absolutely Wasabi. Yeah, I didn't see it. Oh, guys, we are here just so we don't lose focus on why we're here. We are playing games today. We're chatting. We're having the first ever, the inaugural virtual photography conference all morning into the afternoon. For Extra Life. Now, for those of you who don't know about Extra Life, hold on. Hey, look, there's a link for you. You can go check it out. We are actually doing a 24-hour stream to help raise money for the Children's Hospital of Wisconsin, also known as Children's Wisconsin. Lose focus on why we're here. I never knew in the first place. But we are here to raise money for Children's Wisconsin. We are part of the Married to the Games team, which Ed is a part of that podcast as well. And we are part of that team, and our goal is to raise $1,500 by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. We are currently at $1,110, you guys. So we are super close. Oh, sorry. Yeah. That's all right. Nightbot is a beast, April. Oh, I'm sorry.
So apparently is April's language. Oh my gosh. April, do you not know what this portion of the program is about?
Oh my god!
I'm sorry, everybody. On behalf of the community, I'm sorry for April's horrible language. I saw what she said before it went away. Horrible. It's horrible.
I'm
offended. Lem is offended, and your pets should be
Did
offended.
Batman leave the room?
If you start, Batman left the room and then did a spit
For
take.
those who don't know, this is the kind of family Ed and Sarah Placencia are. Their dog is named Batman. Not because they're big DC fans. Why is he named Batman, Ed?
No. Because he's little and tiny, and I thought it would be ridiculous if his name was Batman.
Oh.
And I wanted to be
Tiny
outside
Mice, you
calling
can-
for
you
him.
can go fix
and
that
people
if you
hear us
want.
Yell for Batman.
You can't name the dog Bruce Wayne. Gotta protect the identity. Can't believe she would say that. That's what she said.
I
there.
know.
She just said it a lot.
Oh. I apologize, April. I totally misread that. What that meant. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry.
I just wanted to be like extra life, yay! And then like
I thought you were saying blue drones are coming for your hearts,
Okay,
and I
so-
didn't realize that's.
Ed,
I did not realize. I'm
talk
sorry.
to me about Married to the
Oh
Games
my
as
God.
as a podcast. It's a gaming podcast. The tagline
Mm-hmm.
for this podcast is just as it's just as, if not more positive than the podcast itself. But actually, no, it's not. The podcast is way more positive than the timeline than the tagline. It's not. All right, I wanted to say that, but I couldn't. I can't lie to you. I can't lie to you. I'm sorry, but I have to ban April now. This will be sadder than Old Yeller. All right, so
Oh, no.
tell us a little bit about
Poor April.
Married to the Games and the positivity that they bring to gaming podcasts. Because, good Lord, some gaming podcasts are filthy.
Yeah. Well, and I think it's four guys, myself along with Gabe Patillo, Tim Router, and Chris McCracken, and kids, wives, 9 to 5s is the tagline. It's basically four guys who are married talking about video games. We don't claim to be professionals or know-it-alls, or we have inside scoops. It's just four guys who like games and also are regular guys. And I think a lot of the positivity behind it comes from Gabe
Who
tours
is
with
dope,
a
by the way. Sorry.
a Christian artist named Toby Mac, and who is GOAT, yes. I have spent years in radio and Christian radio, and so we both just by default, we both just watch our mouths. And we come from that background, and so it was never set out to be, we're going to be the clean version of a gaming podcast. That's just kind of our background. We're used to watching what we say, and we're used to that's just where we come from. And so it kind of by default turned into that's one of the comments we get the most is, it's nice to have a clean or a family friendly, and it's never something we set out to be intentionally. It's just kind of, we're just gonna watch ourselves.
Yeah.
And let's just keep it primetime TV language, and not HBO or Showtime after dark. And and kind of like what I mentioned before, like attracts like, and that's just who was drawn to it and what came about. And it was kind of
give you guys a little
a
background
happy
on
accident the
how
way it happened like that.
I found Married to the Games. I do photography for several festivals, one of them being Life Fest, and I got to know this violinist, and he told me, he's like, "Oh, have you heard Gabe Patillo's podcast?" And I said, "Who?" He's like, "Hype guy for Toby." I was like, "Oh, yeah, no, I know, I see him on stage. I've taken photos of him for years, but I never knew he was doing a podcast." He's like, "Yeah, he does a gaming podcast. You should check it out." So like maybe a year later, my friend Tracy and I are shooting the Toby show, and their bassist Toddy and I are talking, and he was like, "Oh, you need to meet Gabe, man. He's a gamer through and through, like you are." And so I was like, "Oh, okay." And then Gabe and I sit down. Like, they have a show to do. And we're sitting down like we have nothing to do. Like, I am supposed to be taking photos of the show. He's in the show. And we're sitting down before the show like there's nothing to do but talk about video games and camera technology and all this stuff. And so I started listening to the show. And we started talking more and more over time. And I just, like, I found... Like, I listened to it when it was just three guys. It was Tim, and Gabe. And I didn't listen. And when I came back, there were still three guys, but one of them was different. And then, like, the next week, there were four guys. And I was like, what's going on? What happened? And then I said, after I started listening to it, I was like, there's no reason for me to ask what happened. This is what I need. And it was it's like Rafiki hit me in the head with a stick and said, "It doesn't matter. It's in the past." so I've been listening since then, and
that's nice.
Here's the guy that Ed is. For the longest time, I was like, Ed and I are on the same page on so much. I mean, he'll do an obscure Weird Al quote, and I'm like, I know what that is. And it wasn't Rafiki, it was me. Or some Muppets thing, and I'm there. And so for the longest time, I was. This is how I am. I'm intimidated by people I respect.
Yep.
And it takes me a bit to reach out to them. And so I finally reached out to Ed and said, "Hey, I think we can be friends." And it took a little bit for...
And I said, "I'm leaving this coffee shop right now."
He called back.
I don't know why I came into a coffee shop named Creepers. I don't know.
So... Creepers. Okay. Okay. So, and I said to him, I was like, I think we could be friends. And he was like, yeah, of course we're already friends. And that was big to me, because that's part of that positivity that there's a lot of people that are successful in podcasting, successful, Insta famous or whatever, that get this chip on their shoulder. And I think part of that positivity is being being approachable and realizing that people can become friends. And so I want to give a shout out to Ed on that one, because that was big for me. And he has another podcast called Foot in the Door, where it's like this. Just have you intimidate me. I do not, Small Genie. You know I don't, because you know how much I love you, my God. You know it. I know you know it. Yeah, I can't wait till I can give you a hug. Oh man. BG is only intimidating until you watch him play a scary game. Facts. But like I finally took a page from out of Ed's book, and was like, hey, I need to reach out to other people in the industry for things. Being a positive, I want to bring good things to those positive folks that are in my community. And so I did that, and that's why we are going to we're going to have a couple of folks from Crystal Dynamics on today, because I talk to like Andy is an amazingly positive guy. I don't know if you guys have ever been in a Crystal Dynamics Avengers stream, but there are some haters that pop into there, and both him and his cohort, they always are extremely positive on that. Extreme, like, and helpful, and it's like I love it. I love it. So that's there. So, Seraph quoted quote number 2: "Be polite to the artist, not to the art." Oh my gosh, was that on April? Oh my god, that was August. August 31st, 2019. Oh my gosh, that's old. Wow. Godric just went back and looked up what the cracker means.
Oh my gosh. Trust me, Godric, as much as we'd like it to be, it is not that
Riffy and
offensive.
Andy is awesome, and I hate the stigma surrounding Avengers. Exactly. Quote number 3: "Don't quote me on anything."
I love that it's the 3rd quote and we're already trolling them.
Zoltar. Oh, what did he type? Did he type Lem?
Oh, snap.
I mean, Zoltar is actually somebody we need to watch.
Snap.
Oh my gosh. Go to Band Nightbot.
Band night.
Oh my gosh. Some of these quotes. It's Robo-Crotch. That's okay, right? Because I remember that one. I was taking a picture of Diva as she was playing the video game in the mech. And so the mech sits with the legs crossed. And I was a little low on it. Outer Rims, thank you for the bits. 100 bits. Hold on. Bit song. This is the bit song. It isn't very long. Thank you. Yeah, I don't have a lot of quotes, Slayer. Yeah, I don't have a quote. So if you guys have quote ideas, you guys can submit them to Seraph. Seraph, he'll make sure he puts it in. Small Genie can too. Oh my gosh, I don't even remember where I was going, you guys.
Totally fine.
This is a Lem stream. What were we expecting? When we were preparing for this, Lem was like, "Do you guys have any questions?" And I thought, Lem, are you trying to prepare something? Who are you? And what have you done with Lem?
Oh my goodness. All right. Whoo. All right. I think so.
Right?
Oh,
All right.
Okay.
Right? Oh my goodness.
we're gonna have abs by
Oh.
the end of this. Like,
Right?
Wait, how did you know I didn't have abs? Wow, April. Whoa.
April assumptions.
Wow.
how did that turn
April,
around on me?
it says building a positive community with Ed Placencia and Adventures April. Okay, it doesn't say which one of you is building the positive community. All right, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm gonna say it's probably not the one that came in saying, "Hey, I bet you $50 you don't have abs."
I can't.
Side note: April just made $50.
I recommend we make this April's podcast and let the rest of you can go. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I would not mind this once a month. I would not mind this, guys.
There you go.
my
See?
God.
In the chat, what do you guys think about an April? Ooh, an Ed April Lem. How do we do that? Ellie. I don't know. We can figure it. What's that?
We have
Yeah, we do. But what do you guys think about that?
we have to
You
think
know,
of
a
something clever for that.
tidy mice
Oh.
tutorial twice a year, and maybe every other month a Ed, April, and Lem stream. I don't know. I'm not saying it's gonna happen because I don't want to put words in their mouths. Although April's really good about putting words in mine.
Oh,
There we go.
April, you monster!
Lem equals dad. Dad bods. No abs. I mean, Slayer's not wrong. I think BG needs to just do talk show streams. I'm interested in doing that, actually. I thought about that. Doing talk show streams. I have abs. They're just hidden by fat. Yeah. Oh, all right.
There you go. See?
All
Gotta
right,
keep them
so
protected.
as we're winding down here, you guys, I want to give you guys the opportunities to ask more questions about building positive communities. And do you guys have, and as they're writing their questions, do you have, anything you want to say?
Oh, I have some things I
in
want.
retrospect to the to what we're talking about today, though, Ed.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, then it's much shorter. I just be the person that you want to have in your chat. You know, just
Yeah.
be nice. Come on.
Valid. All right. Question for Ed. Oh God. Who is your favorite Lem, and why isn't it Lem?
I think there's a guy in the Bible named Lem, and he was a tailor of some sort.
He was a Hebrew
Favorite Lem.
king.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Is that really a biblical name?
Labor.
Uh-oh.
What up, Labor? I don't know, Ed. I don't know if you remember Labor, but Labor is the new Jimmy Goo, James Goomba. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, all right, yeah. Doggone it, I
Question.
gotta remember a new name.
What are some good ideas
Man.
you would suggest to keep an engaging community? Ooh, that's a good one.
For me, it's don't play Overwatch, Ed. I struggle so much keeping an eye on the chat when I play Overwatch, and I want to be better at it. It's not really happening, but sometimes you have to remember that people are in there to chat and to hang out with you, and not to watch you struggle at a game. And so I have to keep that for me. I have to keep that forefront that if there's something that takes too much of my time, maybe not a lot of that, or just be aware of that and check the chat more often, because nothing is less appealing than going into a store
Ooh, yeah.
and having the employees
that's
just
valid.
totally ignore you.
All right. April, what about in because like you said, you have a great Discord. What about in Discord? Keeping engaged in Discord.
Like Discord in chat, I think just making them feel special because they are, you know, I appreciate everybody, and I think just you know, just constant reminders that you're grateful that they're around and asking how their day is, whether it's good or bad. You know, just staying engaged with them even outside of your Twitch.
Okay, I like it.
And kind of stream.
That's good.
See, question for both: what is the most wholesome co-op gaming moment you've had? I'm gonna assume it's something for Ed. It's something with Sarah.
Oh, wow.
I'm saying that's the
I don't know
most
how wholesome that
you've
is.
had.
The most wholesome. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Probably any Lego game with Sarah. Yes,
I remember
that's probably true.
hearing something on a podcast or where you were talking to somebody, and she just wants to shoot people.
Yes. Someone tried to turn her on to Animal Crossing this last week, and it was adorable. As they tried to explain to her, oh, you can trade and you can budget, and Sarah's like had this look in her face of, where's Borderlands? Can I just shoot somebody at some point?
I think it's like moments too where you're just, you know, playing a game and you're laughing together like we are right now.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I
dig it.
just the
I dig it.
moments.
Question for April: Is Ed a horse? Of course.
No.
Oh my gosh, I've never heard that.
What?
Does somebody want to ask me about a placenta at some point? Because I've never heard that
Arkham
either.
just looked at the goal. Yeah, man. Arkham, we are 370 away, I think. We can do this, you guys.
That's amazing. That's so cool. Come on. I know we could do. Even though Lem at the beginning said he didn't think we could. I think we can.
This is the last
April
we heard of
thinks
Ed.
we can. You hear that? You hear that pause? You hear that? That
390.
pause of being
Okay,
struck with the
390.
truth
Oh,
and not knowing what to say.
that's another
what
one.
you
Okay, I
heard
couldn't
right
see
there.
it. I thought that was a 3. I can't see. It's tiny on my screen up there. Okay, so the most Slayer. Is this your most wholesome? For me, it's when April gets on an epic kill streak in COD.
Yeah.
Played the screen. Oh my gosh. All right, Seraph, the most wholesome co-op moment I can think of is when Disney and BG. The most.
That was weird too because it wasn't even in the game. It was the camera. It was weird.
That was
But-
the wrong take a sip.
And that's how April knows Lem doesn't have abs. $50 for April.
Oh my. Okay.
Yeah, we did it again.
All right, you guys. All right, April, where can they find you? Yes.
Can they find me?
Yeah, what's your home address, April? A weird question, Lem. Don't ask those things online.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Gosh.
goodness me.
Wait, what?
April, I'm sorry. On behalf of
Online,
Lamb, I'm
April,
sorry.
where can
You
they
shouldn't
find
violate
you
your privacy like that.
You guys can find me.
Here's a Google map of my coordinates.
123 Adventure Avenue, Canada. Slayer.
Oh my god. Oh, okay.
Ah!
This was gonna be
There
so
it is.
productive. It was gonna be so productive.
Oh my god.
No, it wasn't.
Oh my gosh. It's for the kids, y'all. For the kids.
Right.
I'm sweating so bad right now.
Oh.
April.
Give her a couple of minutes.
Oh my tummy.
Just in a couple minutes. Give her a couple minutes. You'll be able to find her in an ambulance outside administering oxygen.
Oh.
No, seriously, we need your address.
LMAO definitely coming in with that serotonin this morning.
Oh boy.
Ed, where can you find we find you online?
Oh.
You can find me at Ed Placencia, twitchtv.edplacencia.
Okay.
No,
You Insta at all?
twitch.tv/Ed Placencia, on Twitter at Ed Placencia.
Oh.
I have an Insta, but I maybe once
That's
a
all you
month
do
I'll
is you
look at it
remember
and
you have
remember
it.
that I have one.
Oh no.
All right. April,
Exactly.
whew, where can we find you?
So yeah, you guys can find me on Twitch. You can find me. I recently did a YouTube and a TikTok. I'm on there. If it's not Adventurous April, it's Adventurous APR.
And you can also you can just listen to her manager Slayer.
Yeah,
Oh,
Twitter
my
and
goodness, you
Instagram
guys.
as well.
All right,
I'm on
that's gonna
everything.
do it here. We'll be right back.
Love
We
staying
have
up to date with
another
you guys.
pre-recorded interview
Thank you, Lem.
with Kevin, Viking Dad. I'm telling you guys, go follow these guys. You think this was crazy? You need to be all in their streams. All right. April's next stream will be from the ICU.
And that'll just be what Lem is saying is he's outside of her house.
Yeah.
I love you guys. Thanks for being here, you two. All right. We'll see you in just a couple of minutes, you guys. Peace.
Love you, buddy. Thanks, man.
Oh,